live on Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Welcome to Monday morning.
This is the breeze on Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Will surprise me today. Early in the morning, it's the dawn of a new day. New hopes, new dreams, new ways. Open up my heart and I'm gonna do my part and make this a positively beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's a
This is the
beautiful
breeze
day.
on Ɔdadeɛ Radio. You are live on the breeze on Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Just chances we've taken.
Bringing you the best mix of music right here, right now.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Welcome to Monday morning.
Get out of bed, start making a mental list in my head of all of the things that I am grateful for. Early in the morning, it's the dawn of a new day, new hopes, new dreams, new ways. I open up my eyes and I open up my mind and I wonder how life will surprise me today. Early in the morning, it's the dawn of a new day, new hopes, new dreams, new ways. I open up my heart and I'm gonna do my part and make this a positively beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Life is a challenge, not a competition. You can still smell the roses and be on a mission. Just take a moment to get in touch with your heart. Sometimes you feel like you've got something to prove. Remind yourself that there's only one you.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Just take a moment.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Like us on Facebook at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. You can WhatsApp or call us on 0200-092925.
New hopes, new dreams, new ways. I open up my eyes and I open up my mind and I wonder how life will surprise me today. Early in the morning, it's the dawn of a new day. New hopes, new dreams, new ways. Open up my heart and I'm gonna do my part and make this a positively beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Let's make this so wonderful. Let's make this
And certainly it's a beautiful day, a brand new day. This is the day the Lord has made, and we need to rejoice and be glad in it. It happens to be the 12th of December, Monday morning, still in the year of our Lord 2022. Welcome you to a brand new day, a brand new week, brand new things, everything new, new ideas, new feeling, new hope, new dreams, new thoughts. And certainly I know it will drive your day and certainly drive the rest of the week. And we're setting off the pace here on the breeze this morning. Live on Ɔdadeɛ Radio via the Zeno FM radio app. We are as well live on the Ɔdadeɛ Radio app. You can download from the Google Play Store 24/7. Listen to Ɔdadeɛ Radio wherever you find yourself.
You can still smell the roses and be on a mission. Just take a moment to get in touch with your heart. Sometimes you feel like you
So on behalf of the production team, technical, executive, transmission and everything, I welcome you to yet another radio experience on a brand new day, Monday, on the breeze, live on Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Don't forget we are live as well on our YouTube channel. It's Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Anytime, any day you drop by our YouTube channel, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow all our activities here on Ɔdadeɛ Radio, because we shine in the light. The new face of digital radio is here. So coming up shortly, my words of inspiration, I'll be sharing them with you, and as well, we'll be checking out on our social media trends. 10:30. The lifestyle segment will be on at 10:45. News flash will be up at 11. And then our big conversation this morning, we're looking at anger management on the breeze charts. Yes, we all do get angry sometimes, and how to really manage that anger, not to get to a certain level that will make you best out. So this morning, I'll be joined in the studio here by Ɔdadeɛ Samuel Kwachi. He is a mental health practitioner, a community and rehabilitation specialist, and he'll be telling us how we can all manage anger. I don't know what sometimes gets you angry, but we all do get angry at times, and trying to manage such angers are things that we all need to know. So we'll be getting through the steps and ways to manage anger this morning. I hope you stay tuned to join us at 11 on the Breeze Chat. We'll be bringing this to you in collaboration with the Brains and Mind Medical Center, Ghana's premier private mental health facility. So just to inspire you this morning, I'll be sharing how to overcome temptation. And let me ask that best question: how do you overcome temptations? And then you focus on the consequences. Anything tempting you is going to give you pleasure in the moment and painful regret in the future. Jump beyond the moment in your imagination and feel the intense pain of that regret. Overcoming temptation, and then later we'll talk about how to manage anger. But this is just to motivate and inspire you as my words of inspiration for you. How do you overcome temptation? You focus on the consequences. Anything tempting you is going to give you pleasure in the moment and painful regret in the future. Jump beyond the moment in your imagination and feel the intense pain that regrets. And also, giving in to temptation is a compromise of your own integrity. Don't do it because it's not worth it. So temptation can be powerful and persuasive, yet you are able to summon even more power. Exercise that power and avoid the temptation, and very soon you'll be thanking yourself for doing so. Anything that brings temptation to you, try to avoid it and focus much on the consequences, and it will help you to overcome it. Anything tempting you is going to give you pleasure in the moment of painful regret in the future, so avoid it. Yes, it's a beautiful day, certainly a beautiful moment, sharing it with you on radio. Overcoming temptation. Think about it, focus on it, and look through all that you can do beyond going those little things that will tempt you. Beautiful people, my name is DJ Hughes. I'm being supported here in the studio by Michael Ɔdadeɛ. Our executive producer is Mr. Johnny Adofenin, aka Zonda. Shortly, Irama will be joining us to share some social media trends with us. A lot have gone down over the weekend.
Sometimes you feel like you got something to prove. Remind yourself that there's only one you. Just take a moment.
And then Gloria will also be here to share with us our lifestyle segment. Some tidbits about how we can really improve on our lifestyle and certain few things that we can do to improve our lives. And this morning she's talking about 5 times saving tips.
Open up my eyes.
The 5-time saving tips.
I wonder how life will surprise me today. Early in the morning, it's the dawn of a new day.
I hope you don't miss that one. 5-time saving tips. 10 times will help you to be able to save and save and save well. Christmas is just around the corner. And
Make this a positive
if you've saved, I hope you will enjoy it. So Gloria will be here with our lifestyle segment shortly. And then at the top of the hour 11, we're having the news flash with Priscilla Ankra. Our big conversation this morning on anger management will also be on the Breeze chat.
Let's make
There's more for you before we drop it at 12 midday.
it powerful. Let's make this a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Life is a journey, not a destination. There are no mistakes, just chances we've taken. Lay down your regrets, 'cause all we have is now.
Bringing you the best mix of music right here, right now.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Oh yeah, oh life, oh life. I'm afraid of the dark, especially when I'm in a park.
You are live on the breeze, on Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Shivers. I don't wanna see a ghost. It's a sight that I fear most. I'd rather have a piece of toast. Watch the evening news. Life, oh life, oh life, oh life. Do 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 life, oh life, oh life, oh life. Do do do. I'm a superstitious girl. I'm the worst in the world. Never walk under ladders. I keep a rabbit's tail. I'll take you up on a dare. Anytime, anywhere. Name the place, I'll be there. Bungee jumping, I don't care. My oh life, oh life, oh life. Do 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 life, oh life, oh life, oh life.
This is the breeze on Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
So after all said and done, I know I'm not the only one. Life indeed can be fun if you really want to. Sometimes living out your dreams ain't as easy as it seems. You wanna fly around the world in a beautiful balloon. Life, oh life, oh life, oh life. Do 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 life, oh life, oh life, oh life. Do 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 life, oh life, oh life, oh life. Do 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 life, oh life, oh life, oh life. Do 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 do.
Our music coming from Desiree. This is live. Remember to stay interactive with us here on the show. Our WhatsApp platform is 02000 92925. If you celebrate your birthday today, you can let us know if you know a friend, a family, colleague, whoever is celebrating the birthday today. Do share with us so we can shine the light WhatsApp is 02,092,925. Time to bring you our lifestyle segment for this morning. And Rabna is here. Good morning, and how are you doing?
Good morning, DJ Hughes.
How is
good.
everything?
Report of you. Everything is fine.
How was your weekend?
Super amazing. Lots of controversies, making it so interesting. But we were home.
Oh, okay.
Observing.
Okay. Observing from home.
Exactly.
And then what did you observe?
But we're still worried. So based on what I observed,
Okay.
all right, it's just about Wizkid's show, which
Okay.
happened on Saturday, and there were lots of people that went, like thousands of people that went, but Wizkid did not show up. Why didn't he show up? We don't know. But he came up with an apology letter. I mean, telling his
I saw his
fans,
apology on Twitter, and I was
exactly, but not giving us the reason why he did not show up. And the funny thing is, himself, Kim Promise, and our 2Bs did not also show up. Now the question is, was it planned?
Wow.
Well, I think it was planned because I saw another video trending of they performing in Benin.
Oh, okay.
So why did they
That same
miss?
period.
Yes. So that he had a show in Ghana on Saturday. On Sunday, he was supposed to be in Cote d'Ivoire and he wasn't there. So he browned Ghana
And Cote d'Ivoire.
and he was in Benin.
Wow.
So I don't know if the champs from Benin worked on him. That was why he went. Kim Promise as well brought an apology letter apologizing to us. But I
But
see.
what really happened? Because, I mean, this show was hyped. And seriously hyped, and a lot of people attended as well.
Tickets was so
Sold in
expensive.
advance. And I even hear there was some link for students on campus to be able to know, just go in there. And they did.
Yeah,
And by 2 a.m. still Wizkid was nowhere to be found.
exactly.
And I'm hearing this because I didn't know that R2Bs and then Kim Promise was also not there.
So Altobis and Wizkid are very close. But I never knew Kim Promise and Wizkid were so close. Yeah, but he also his management came up with an apology letter as well.
Wow.
Now, Ghana was actually bashing Fela McCaffrey on the same day because as a married woman, they see her wearing, you could literally see her ass. She was just wearing a jean string and a very light, I don't know the name to call it, but it was very light and it was transparent. You could see her panty and everybody was like, a married woman with a child, why you dress this way? So many people went, Hajia Bintu went, and the thing make beans.
Plenty talk.
Plenty talk.
Plenty talk.
Now this morning there's news trending with regards to LGBTQ. And this is coming from the U.S. ambassador. She's saying that Ghanaian MPs should respect people's rights over anti-LGBTQ plus bill. I mean, what is happening? The moment you hear U.S. ambassador saying something about LGBTQ, it's just like she's coming to commend us to go into it. So this is coming from her, and she says that the United States of America ambassador to Ghana, Virginia Palmer, has raised concerns over Ghana's proposed anti-LGBTQ plus bill before Parliament. She has advised Ghanaian lawmakers to respect international obligations and domestic laws which center on the need to protect the rights of all persons, irrespective of their sexual orientation. So this question goes to you, DJ Hughes. Do you think Ghana should actually pass this bill, the LGBT?
This has been talked about, and it looks as if the talking came down a little bit.
And now it's coming back all of a sudden.
And people were like, since we stopped talking about it, they can sneak it through the back, and I mean, before you know, it's in our law.
But what do you think?
I don't think it's right for us to go ahead.
Why isn't it right?
Per our cultural and our religious values and our tradition as Ghanaians, I mean, we don't stand for that, and that is basically what I feel like.
Ghanaian and culture and
values. Culture and our values and our religious morals and everything that comes with it.
All right. So over the weekend, there was OutTP Award, which is a radio and television personality award.
Yes.
I want to say a very big congratulations to the winners of this award. And yeah, they should do more. It's not about just winning the awards.
It happened on Saturday.
Yeah, it's just Saturday. I'm moving pick. and
Okay.
it was amazing. I mean, it's always successful. And when you see the
was it highly
CEO,
attended?
oh yes, when you see the CEO, I mean that was my first time of seeing him, and he's so young. I was like, wow, and you are doing this great work. God bless him. Yeah, I think that is all we have for.
But Rabna,
Yeah.
what were people saying about Whiskey's absence at the show? I don't know, because I know a lot of people were furious. People were very, 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 very much furious.
I
I mean, at some point, I hear the people just start walking out.
Oh yes, that was around 4:20. They were giving details as if I was there. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, everybody was like, "Hey, 4:20 something on a Sunday.
On
Instead
a
of you
Sunday.
to prepare and go to church,
church.
you are coming from the stadium and you are mad." I mean, the tickets were expensive. Some paid 250, others 100 CDs,
Yes.
and they wanted to make it more of the global citizen standard, which
Okay.
happened recently, but unfortunately. It didn't
happen that way.
And talking to a friend that was supposed to play for Wizkid and his team, he's an instrumentalist. He was like,
Okay.
so after practicing with Wizkid, all of a sudden his team were like, they are going to get instrumentalists from abroad
So
and
he
play.
just
Yes.
should stand
So
aside.
I don't know when Wizkid made up his mind that okay, I am not going for the show. But till date, there hasn't been any reason for him not showing up.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think he was. If he knows that he wasn't going to make it, he was supposed to just cancel the program. That would you just postpone it and give a reason, but not showing up as a complete.
People are also turning their anger at the organizers. Do you think they are to be blamed?
Because there hasn't been any reason. You can't blame the organizers.
Yes.
Yeah, but an insider was like, Wizkid made it clear that he wasn't going to come on that day, and they had made payment to Silicon. So Silicon House was the event manager. I mean the organizers of the program. Okay. So they had made it clear that he wasn't going to come, but because they had made payment for the stadium, the venue, the selling of the tickets, they couldn't just come back to say that we've cancelled it. Yeah. That's like killing people, because people plan this.
So
like
they just need to go ahead with
let's
it.
just go ahead. Yeah. And Jackie did well. Jackie was there. Darko Vibes. So many people, but Wizkid wasn't there.
Okay. Well, Rabna, thank you so much.
Thank you
for updating us on what is trending on social media this morning. And it's all live on The Breeze on Ɔdadeɛ Radio. You can join us if you have any comments or thoughts you'd like to share. Our WhatsApp is 02092925. On Instagram and on Twitter is at Ɔdadeɛ Radio, and on Facebook Ɔdadeɛ Radio and Ɔdadeɛ Radio Ghana. Join us if you have any questions or comments, or probably if you have anything you'd like to share. In the meantime, happy birthday going out to Ellen Betta. And as well, not forgetting Ɔdadeɛ Nana Kofi Saka Yeboah. It happens to be your birthday today. And as well, going out to Alexander Gasu. Happy birthday going out to you guys. Hey, and not forgetting Agbo Chris. Happy birthday going out to you as well. You guys will have a wonderful birthday celebrations today. And of course, if you also know somebody who is celebrating your birthday, if you're also celebrating your birthday, you can share with us on our WhatsApp 02092925. And as well, don't forget, Christmas is just around the corner. If you'd like to use Ɔdadeɛ Radio platform to reach out and sell out big time to your clients and prospective customers this Christmas, come talk to Ɔdadeɛ Radio, and you pay no few, and then we can advertise you big time this Yuletide season. Call 02092925, or you can still WhatsApp, or you can reach us on our phone. That is our studio phone on 0302551014. We are located on the Preset campus at the Alumni and Mentorship Center. Or you can send us an email, ɔdadeɛradio@gmail.com. Coming up, Gloria is set to talk to us on our lifestyle segment, and she's talking about savings today. So she's bringing us some tips on savings, and we all need to be watching out for that. Well, just to bring you a quick information, remember the NSMQ Trophy Tour is still ongoing, and tomorrow, Tuesday, 13th of December 2022, the team will be at Bema Camp at the Ghana Armed Forces to meet the Ghana Armed Forces people with a trophy. They will be at the General Headquarters tomorrow at 1 p.m. And as well, Tuesday, 20th of December 2022 will be the Ɔdadeɛ Global President's Ball 2022. And it's happening at the Grand Arena of the Accra International Conference Center. Tickets are selling for single 350 Ghana cedis and 600 Ghana cedis for couple. So there's a short code actually you can just log on and purchase your tickets. You can dial star 713 star 33 star 547 hash, or you can as well send a hash 547 hash to 0242 426 427 on that is on WhatsApp. When you go on your WhatsApp, just send hash 547 hash to 0242 426 427 to obtain your ticket for the Ɔdadeɛ Global President's Ball 2022, or dial short code star 713 star 33 star 547. Remember, my VIP tickets are also available. That is VIP tables. You can call for your reservation on 0242107967 or 0277552158. Come along and join us.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Like us on Facebook at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. You can WhatsApp or call us on 0200-092925.
Well, Gloria is here, and it's lifestyle segment, and she's here to share some tips with us. Gloria, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
Yeah, I'm also good.
Thank God.
And how was your weekend?
Oh, my weekend was okay.
Do you have some fufu to enjoy?
Well,
Did you enjoy some fufu?
Oh, no fufu this weekend.
Some chichos and stuff
Yes,
like that.
some chichos.
All right, so what do you have for us?
Okay, so today I'm going to talk about 5 time saving tips that is very helpful. So time is very important because what we do within a day affects our productivity. So these are the 5 tips I'm going to share with you. The first one is do one thing at a time. That's the first one. And then the second one is prepare your day, week or month in advance. The third one I'll talk about is delegate work. The fourth one is solve problems right away. And then the last one is track your time. So do one thing at a time. That's the first one. So multitasking will cost you 40% of your productivity. This was said by a behavioral psychologist. So the problem is you think you are doing 2 activities simultaneously, but it can be very destructive at some times. So multitasking can also cause you to make errors sometimes. So what you need to do is to set priorities and concentrate on the most important tasks. Set time for each task and then work within the time range you set for yourself. The second one I also talk about is prepare your day, work or month in advance. So one of the most important time saving tips is to prepare things in advance. Preparing your days, week or month helps you to save precious time in decision making. Because decisions has already been made, so making decisions will just flow for you. The third one is delegate work. So if you are a team leader, if you are a manager or you're a project manager, you don't need to do everything by yourself. So if you have problems managing your workload, and if you have the opportunity to delegate them to some people, then just do it. When you do this, it is one way that you trust your team members, because as a team head, what you can do is to trust your members and then delegate some activities to them, because this also empowers them and then helps them to also know what they are into.
Okay.
So the fourth one is solve problems right away. So another one most important and very effective time saving technique is to address problems as soon as you face them. Delaying the resolution can make the problems go bigger, or it can just escalate. So take time to solve it. When you are faced with an issue, try to solve it right away as soon as you can.
You don't need to push it aside.
Come again?
You don't need to push it aside.
Yes, you don't need to procrastinate. Just solve it as it is.
Okay.
So when you solve it right away, it helps you to save time, and then it keeps you less stressed because you are not doing things in any rush.
Okay.
And then the last one I'll talk about is track your time. There are some unforeseen events. So sometimes you are just there and then things can just surprise you. Some can be surprise meetings, it can be surprise call from a family. You have not really prepared to be in a long conversation, but somebody can just surprise you with a call, and then you need to spend time talking with them. So sometimes too, you can be in the traffic for a very long time, even though you don't usually face that. So all these unforeseen events can make you lose track of your time. The time that you are spending on certain tasks. So to prevent this, you need to track your time. When you are organized, you make sure you organize your schedule around time, and then you this will help you eliminate certain things that comes your way, some unforeseen things, and then it will create time and helps you to be productive. Thank you. That's all what we have for lifestyle segment.
So this is real about time saving.
Yes.
How you can save time, how you can manage time, and everything.
Yes, please.
Wow. Well, we are most grateful this morning.
You're welcome.
Okay. Have a wonderful day.
Okay.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Like us on Facebook at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. You can WhatsApp or call us on 0200 092925.
We use it, Chrome. They're cool, and we use it. Where's a bit tomorrow restaurant? I don't know, but I'll just try. All right, so that's for our lifestyle segment, and we still got more coming up at 11 a.m. exactly. We have the news flash with Priscilla Ankra. And then don't forget, we are talking about anger management, how to manage anger this morning. And we'll be joined in the studio by Ɔdadeɛ Samuel Kwachi. He is a mental health practitioner, community and rehabilitation specialist. And we're basically talking about anger, how to really manage it. We're doing this in collaboration with the Brain and Mind Medical Center, Ghana's premier private mental health facility. If you have any questions or comments or contributions ahead, you can just share them on 02000 92925. I'm jumping into a very quick commercial break. When I return, watch out for the news flash.
You are listening to The Breeze, live on Ɔdadeɛ Radio. You are listening to The Breeze, live on Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
You called, we answered. You requested, and we are ready to serve you with something classy and exciting. Prosec Old Boys Association presents the Ɔdadeɛ Global President's Ball 2022, the maiden edition of the biggest alumni end-of-year Christmas event, happening on Tuesday, the 20th of December 2022, at the Grand Arena of the Accra International Conference Center, 7 p.m. sharp. Tickets going for a cool 350 Ghana cedis for singles and 600 Ghana cedis for couples. Come experience live band performances from the evergreen Dada KD and the king of dancehall Samvini. To purchase your tickets, dial *713*33*547# or send #547# to WhatsApp number 0242-426-427. For VIP tables, call 0242-107-967 or 0277552158. It's going to be a night of class, glitz, and glamour. Oh, come along and join us. Wine, dine, and boogie to a successful year 2022. This is a black tie event.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love.
Say no to single-use plastic bags. They are destroying our environment. Water bodies contribute to most of the rubbish in open spaces and gutters, contributing to floods. Fish and livestock are ingesting plastics, which poses danger to our health. Plastics take ages to decompose and are harmful to the environment. Be responsible. Join eco-conscious citizens in supporting International Plastic Bag Free Day and say no to plastic bags. Use a basket, jute bag, or other biodegradable bags on 3rd July and every other day.
What does the Bible say? And what sort of light does it throw on any life-related issue? John chapter 1 verse 5 states, "And the light shineth in darkness, and darkness comprehended it not." Light for Life is a Christian panel discussion program on all life-related issues and how the Bible helps us in its day-to-day application. Beloved, my name is Reverend Godwin Kwashi, and I invite you to join me and my guests on the Light for Life program on Ɔdadeɛ Radio Online this and every Sunday from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. I trust that as we engage in this Light for Life program, we'll all be able to say to our God, "In thy light we shall see light." God richly bless you as you tune in.
I don't know what I would do without him. Whom shall I fear?
The Education Standpoint is a radio program only on Ɔdadeɛ Radio. The program intends to bring together all stakeholders in the education spectrum of the Presbyterian Boys Secondary School to a live studio discussion on all the topical issues in education and help put to proper perspective the views from standpoint of all stakeholders. The Education Standpoint will also help guide the school and create a better understanding for administration, students, teachers, parents, the church, and the alumni. Tune Tune in to Education Standpoint exclusively on Ɔdadeɛ Radio online
Thursdays 2 to 4 p.m.
and a repeat broadcast on Saturdays at 9 a.m. I am Reverend Emmanuel Ambrose Asamoah, an Ɔdadeɛ former teacher, former student, educationist, counselor, and will be your host on the Education Standpoint. Please do make a date with me.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Like us on Facebook at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. You can WhatsApp or call us on 0200 092925.
Hello there, welcome to Ɔdadeɛ News Flash with me, Priscilla Anchor, streaming live on the Zeno Radio app. The news flash details for this hour. Visually impaired emerges overall best teacher in Upper West Akim. A visually impaired teacher at the Methodist Junior High School in Adeso has been crowned as the overall best teacher in the Upper West Akim constituency. The 48-year-old teacher, Nanaya Gustav Boklo, won the award at the event dubbed Adum Award Scheme, organized by the Member of Parliament for the constituency, Frederick Obin Adum. He dedicated the award to his dependable wife. I cannot end my speech without thanking my beautiful wife for her support and love all these years, he said. The MP congratulated the awardees and urged those who were unsuccessful not to be downhearted, but rather use it as a platform for greater heights. In business, GUTA urges members to adjust prices as cedi stabilizes. The Ghana Union of Traders Association, GUTA, has appealed to its members to adjust the prices of goods and services in accordance with recent stability of the local currency. According to the leadership of GUTA, recent efforts by government and the Bank of Ghana have been a stability in the cedi. We urge the government to continue with more effort to sustain the program and bring relief to the business community, a statement issued over the weekend by the President, Dr. Joseph Obeng, said. In entertainment, Wizkid announces own show to compensate for no show. Wizkid promises his fans in a Ghana new concert for himself and his team to compensate for his absence at the just ended Wizkid Live at the Accra Sports Stadium. He apologizes for his no-show, saying that that was the best decision due to safety and production issues. In Wizkid's former apology to Ghanaians for his absence, he mentioned that safety and production issues prevented him from delivering a high-quality show, adding that he and his team are working on a show. Although he does not give a date, Wizkid says it will be soon. In sports, Morocco beat Portugal to make World Cup history. Morocco became the first African nation to reach a World Cup semi-final and ended the hopes of Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal. Striker Youssef En-Nesyri scored the winning goal in the first half, leaping highest to beat goalkeeper Diego Costa to the ending ball and heading into Spa Pandemonium at Al Tumama Stadium. The North Africa side supporters populated most of the venue and joyously celebrated their breakthrough moments for their continent on the stage global. That's all for today's news flash with me, Priscilla Anchor. Thank you for doing the listening.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Like us on Facebook at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. You can WhatsApp or call us on 0200 092925.
You are listening to the live streaming of Ɔdadeɛ Radio. May I please have your attention for this announcement? Are you an Ɔdadeɛ? Are you looking for that opportunity here on Ɔdadeɛ Radio to reach out the many Ɔdadeɛs out there? Let your schoolmates and your targeted clients
know of your products and services. Here on Ɔdadeɛ Radio, we shine the light on all that Ɔdadeɛs are involved in across the globe. Come and support us and let's reach out to all Ɔdadeɛs through our medium to know your business and services. To all Ɔdadeɛs and other stakeholders who wish to offer their support to Ɔdadeɛ Radio should please call or WhatsApp us on 0200 29295 or call us on 030 255 1014. You can also reach us on our social media platforms at Ɔdadeɛ Radio on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Send us an email at odadeɛradio@gmail.com or visit our studio at the Presec Alumni and Mentorship Center AMC on the Presec Campus, Legon, Accra. Ɔdadeɛ Radio, shine the light. Thank you for your attention and please stay glued to Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
You are listening to The Breeze, live on Ɔdadeɛ Radio. You are listening to The Breeze, live on Ɔdadeɛ Radio. This is The Breeze on Ɔdadeɛ
Let
Radio.
them know, say, bad man, I am blessed. I never fear no man, even though I walk through the valley of death. Oh, let them know, say,
Welcome to
they
Monday
can't touch
morning.
my destiny. They can't
Welcome
sit
to
next to
Monday
me.
morning.
Them of them hits me, I go higher, higher, higher. Over me, over. Let thy wings over me. Oh, I'm anointed from the head to the toe, man anointed. Over me, over. Let thy wings over me. Oh, I'm anointed from the head to the toe, man anointed. Let them know, say, man, I'm blessed. Let them know, say, man, I'm blessed. Oh, let them know, say, man, I'm blessed. Oh, let them know, say, man, I'm beyond every curse. Many men, them, I won't make a fall. Jaja guide me, so I stand tall. So tall at the highest mountain. Then the river inside flow like a fountain. Who Jah bless, let no man curse. Let no man curse, who Jah bless. If you want try me, try me. If you want try me, Jah strike me. Over me, over. Let thy wings over. Oh, I'm anointed from the head to the toe, man anointed. Over me, over. Let thy wings over me. Oh, I'm anointed from the head to the toe, man anointed. Let them know, say, man, I'm blessed. Let them know, say, man, I'm blessed. Oh, let them know, say, man, I'm blessed. Oh, let them know, say, man, I'm beyond every curse.
Everybody, everybody, everybody. Africans and Yardie. Feel good when I lead up bad energy. Spread love to my friends and family. Only good times bring back memories. I'm not stop flash for my enemies. Yeah, me feel so blessed like when I shine him sun at the best time. Make the money live the best life. I know better and I enjoy. That's a rock life for me empire. Now all of my dogs and my girl them
Over me, over. Let thy wings over. Oh, I'm anointed from the head to the toe, man anointed. Over me, over. Let thy wings over me. Oh, I'm anointed from the head to the toe, man anointed. Let them know, say, man, I'm blessed. Let them know, say, man, I'm blessed. Oh, let them know, say, man, I'm blessed. Oh, let them know, say, man, I'm beyond every curse.
Welcome to Monday morning.
You are live on The Breeze, on Ɔdadeɛ Radio. This is The Breeze. This is The Breeze on Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Bringing you the best mix of music right here, right now.
Ɔdadeɛ juice mixed with a little ginger. Oh girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you. I get the reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. so. Man, them suffer to find your love. Match on your chin, now girl, don't talk. Coming like a thief in the night, long jaw. But you know, say, all of my niggas, them ball. Nothing you go ever need at all. Match on your chin, now girl, don't talk. Taking it a break, at me, I know the rush. Maybe, if you want me, catch a rebel, my miss with me.
Show me a jigger, let me see. And let me see the woman that is with. I put a couple $1,000 on your wrist. What's on your wrist? Mama, they can't touch you. I ain't never see this kind, babe. We do some kind things, make me feel some kind way. You know I'm not just trying to get laid. Cause I know some kind chicks do it for the right pay. Baby, make I fire you with my machine gun. 16 rounds, I be King Kong. Girlie, make I sample you my brand new song. Baby, love.
Oh, girl, I wanna be with you. But you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you. I can't see reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, say you come back so. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, say you come back so. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, you come back so. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, say you come back so. Man, them so far to find your love. Senorita, mamacita, body bad and the craze for your features. Nice to meet you, Jimmy Sika. Only wanna deceive on my future. No, I wanna teach your body a thing or two. If you know the things we do, this love ain't no be joke, no April Fool. Yeah, girl, some more, you me second. 5-star boomba, nyata kaba kaba miaka tamina ngobe. Oh my, ni maboss, mama. All of my guys are thugs, but you know I'm rude though. I mean, if you wanna give it up, I go trap much for your love, babe. All of the guys, they want you. They don't know that I got you. And they never been where we been from. Cause you're my obsession. When I put you in a right skirt, shawty come and ride in my backseat. Would you tell me what you want, what you fancy? Waiting on my ride like a taxi. I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you. I can't see reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, so you come back so. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you come back so. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know.
Okay, so we are still live on Ɔdadeɛ Radio. This is The Breeze. And it's Monday edition. Mondays. And don't forget, on Mondays, our attention is much focused on social developmental issues. And we do that mostly on Mondays. So whilst we looking at our health issues, our health awareness issues, we are also as well looking at other issues that can help us develop. That is on every Monday on The Breeze. In the meantime, in the background, music here from Comido. This is the remix of Sugarcane. Before this was Makidi and Movado doing Blessed. Our big conversation this morning in Kind Kadisi, we'll be bringing it to you by the Brain and Mind Medical Center, Ghana's premier private mental health facility. Shortly, our resource person will be joining us, and then, like I did say, we'll be looking at management of anger. Ɔdadeɛ Samuel Kwachi will be joining us shortly, and then we'll have that big conversation on the Breeze Chat, which is up next.
But you know I'm rude though. I mean, if you wanna give it up, I go trap much for your love, babe. All of the guys, they want you. They don't know that I got you. And they never been where we been from. Cause you're my obsession.
Once again, happy birthday going out to you, Agbo Chris.
Shawty come and ride in my backseat. Would you tell me what you want, what you fancy?
You are Ɔdadeɛ, and we're celebrating you today. And as well to Ɔdadeɛ Nana Kofi Saka Yeboah Happy birthday going out to you. And not forgetting Alexander Gasu and Ellen Betta. It happens to be you guys' birthday today. Have a wonderful, wonderful birthday celebrations. So once again, I'd like to remind you, if you have any business you would like to use our platform to advertise, especially as we are in the Christmas season. Time for you to sell out big, time for you to reach out to your prospective clients using our medium here on Ɔdadeɛ Radio. We have a great Xmas discount package for you that can help you advertise big time, especially if you're an Ɔdadeɛ. All Ɔdadeɛs who are business owners to grab this opportunity to advertise on Ɔdadeɛ Radio. You can reach us for further discussions on our lines on 02000 92925. You can WhatsApp or call 02000 92925 or call 030 255 1014. Send us an email odadieradio@gmail.com. Or you can locate our studios at the Alumni Mentorship Center here on the Preset campus in Accra, Legon. Let Ɔdadeɛ Radio help you to reach out big time. Big time this Christmas. You can sell out big time as well. So use the opportunity and get in touch with us, and we can help you to advertise big time this Christmas. All right, so we are waiting for our resource person to join us, and we are going to talk about anger. We all get angry most often, if not most often at times. You get angry at something, and we have to talk about it and, of course, see how best we can manage our anger. So please stay tuned. We've got that coming up shortly.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Like us on Facebook at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. You can WhatsApp or call us on 0200 092925.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio wishes you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You are live on The Breeze, on Ɔdadeɛ Radio. You are live on The Breeze, on Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Bringing you the best mix of music right here, right now.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Me and my guys we take for bike. Now her location take for mine too. If you leave a woman, she go off fine too. No be lie, because you see rapper blind the eyes, oh. Me and my guys we know they smile, oh. Big talk boys we know they lie, oh. Big talk boys we know they fear nobody. And you see wahala we got a fool for body. Only one thing we know they like na police. One wrong move you turn to my enemy. So make you no try me. The thing they hit me like a bongo. I beg you bring another shy show. Take your lady to the condo. If we dey hit and she dey sharp more bell. Oh yo, ah. We dey wear coat, we dey wear ISO. All of our enemies, them broke tie, oh. No competition, no denial. Una be cheaters, we be lions. Say we dey fly high, man, we never fly low. If we dey move, we know they fear go slow. No competition, no denial. Una be cheaters, we be lions. Big dog boys, we know they fear nobody. And you see wahala, we get a fool for body. Only one thing we know they like na police. One wrong move, you turn to my enemy. So make you no try me. This thing they hit me like a bongo. I beg you bring another shy oh show. Take your lady to the condo. If we dey hit and she dey sharp more bell. Oh yo, this thing they hit me like a bongo. I beg you bring another shy oh show. Take your lady to the condo. If we dey hit and she dey sharp more bell. Oh yo,
You are live on The Breeze, on Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio wishes you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You are live on The Breeze, on Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Like us on Facebook at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. You can WhatsApp or call us on 0200-092925.
Bambi, Bambi. My dear, my dear, my dear. My dear, I want you here. Don't get too near, for there's lions beware. Oh, Bambi, I won't lie. If I weren't in this spider web of mine, if grandfather never had 7 wives, then darling, you would be love of my life. Oh, Bambi, it's my design to run the jungle. I must be a lion or be a cheetah, but neither is fine. Don't wanna hurt my dear love of my life. Bambi, Bambi, Bambi. My dear, my dear, my dear. My dear, I want you here. Don't get too near, for there's lions beware.
One time, girl, you know I'm trying to be the king of the jungle. Oh, oh. And you the only one I'm trying to give my love to. Yeah, oh. And I ain't trying to pray on nobody else but you, my dear. I know it's real hard. You're trying to cover those scars, baby. Yeah, yeah, Bambi. You know, say I don't get plan B. Now you the only one meant for me. That's why I wrote a song for my shorty. Yeah, yeah. Don't be scared, my love. Of the tigers and the bears, my love. Baby, I'm a lion, but I ain't lying.
This is the
when I
breeze
say I
on
got you,
Ɔdadeɛ
Bambi.
Radio. This is the breeze on Ɔdadeɛ
My
Radio.
dear, my dear, my dear.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Bringing you the best mix of music right here, right now.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Yeah, yeah.
Bringing you the best mix of music right here, right now.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
This is the breeze. This is the breeze on Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Bambi, Bambi. My dear, my dear, my dear. My dear, I want you here. Don't get too near, for there's lions beware. Oh, Bambi, I won't lie. If I weren't in this spider web of mine, if grandfather never had 7 wives, then darling, you would be love of my life. Oh, Bambi, it's my design to run the jungle. I must be a lion or be a cheetah, but neither is fine. Don't wanna hurt my dear love of my life. Bambi, Bambi, ah, Bambi, my dear, my dear, my dear, ah, Bambi, my dear, I want you here. Don't get too near, for there's lions beware.
One time, girl, you know I'm trying to be the king of the jungle. And you the only one I'm trying to give my love to. Yeah, oh. And I ain't trying to pray on nobody else but you, my dear. I know it's real hard. You're trying to cover those scars, baby. Yeah, yeah, Bambi. You know, say I don't get plan B. Now you the only one meant for me. That's why I wrote a song for my shorty. Yeah, yeah. Don't be scared, my love. Of the tigers and the bears, my love. Baby, I'm a lion, but I ain't lying when I say I got you, Bambi.
My dear, my dear, my dear, my dear, I want you here. Don't get too near, for there's lions beware. Bambi, she make me cry. Oh yeah, so hard.
You are live on the breeze on Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Bambi, she make me smile.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Like us on Facebook at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Ɔdadeɛ Radio. You can WhatsApp or call us on 0200-092925.
To the world, I'm a lion, babe. But to you, I'm sincere. I'm a baby, yeah. You got your life in the palm of your hands. You stick with your plans, just stick with your plans. If you got a knife in the palm of your hands, I'll let you cut my heart up, baby. I'm just saying. They can't take it from me, baby. No, no one can take it from me, baby. No, I can do all kind of favors. Bambi, Bambi. Ah, Bambi. My dear, I want you. Ah, Bambi. Oh, baby, don't get you there. No, there are lions
yeah, you know I love you, girl. I know say you the wish, say my love day for only you, so I go free to treat you well. My G code, we say brother, no for kiss and tell. So my baby Chanel, yeah, what partner sang I'd rather die love. Nobody involved, just me and you up in the club. My baby, of course, you did deserve the love that you want, but I'm trying to keep it real with you. Then before me pay more, I ain't trying to push you away. Me kinda crano. When Auntie I casa cry and they will see me dreno. Don't worry, I'm what we know my baby share. No, I don't wanna lie, but me name son sabe I would Bambi, don't come close, it's not safe. To you, the path I chose is not great, but me. My true life goes to small space. You know we would do this all day.
Bambi, Bambi. You got your life in the palm of your hands. You still with your
You are
plans,
live
just
on
stick
the
with your
breeze,
plans.
the
If you got a
breeze,
knife
on
in the
Ɔdadeɛ
palm of
Radio.
your hands, I'll let you cut my heart up, baby. I'm just saying. They can't take it from me, baby. No, no one can take it from me, baby. No, I can do all kind of favors. Bambi, Bambi. Ah, Bambi. My dear, I want you. Ah, Bambi. Oh, baby, don't get you there. No, there are lions
yeah, you know I love you, girl. I know say you the wish, say my love did for only you, so I go free to treat you well. My G code, we say brother, no for kiss and tell. So my baby Chanel, yeah, what partner sank, I'd rather die love. Nobody involved, just me and you up in the club. My baby, of course, you did deserve the love that you want, but I'm trying to keep it real with you. Then before me pay more, I ain't trying to push you away. Me kind of crano. When auntie, what casa cry, and they will see me dreno. Don't worry, I'm what we know my baby share. No, I don't wanna lie, but me so sad like I would Bambi, don't come close, it's not safe. To you, the path I chose is not great, but me, my true life goes to small space. You know we would do this all day.
Okay, so thank you so much for staying tuned to the breeze here on Ɔdadeɛ Radio. We are live on the Zeno FM radio app. We are as well live on Ɔdadeɛ Radio app. You can download from the Google Play Store and get to listen to Ɔdadeɛ Radio. Ɔdadeɛ Radio, shine the light. This is the Monday edition of the breeze, and of course, on Mondays we are focused on developmental issues and everything that we can talk about in terms of development, social developmental issues. We look at the areas including women and children, the environment, non-governmental organizations, and the activities. We look at public health awareness, that is public health awareness, and then on security, food safety, hygiene, and nutrition, and all that on Mondays. And on Wednesdays is the midweek edition, which is the business edition. And we focus much of our attention on business development in the areas of entrepreneurship, insurance, banking and finance, employment opportunities, and so on. And on Fridays, which is the freaky, fantastic Freestyle Friday edition of the Breeze, we focus much on the creative arts industry and culture, tourism, religion, entertainment, and lots more. Every Fridays, we bring you that on the Breeze. So make a date with us on the Breeze each and every time, and join us whilst we look into most of these issues that really, really, really affect us. And Mondays, Wednesdays, and then Fridays, we are on with the Breeze. And we do hope that you make a day to join us every time. So this morning we are here to talk about another public health awareness issue, and like I did say, on Mondays we do this in collaboration with the Brain and Mind Medical Center, which is Ghana's premier private mental health facility. You can talk to them regarding if you're having problems with your sleeping, if you're having problems in terms of your mental health. You can talk to them privately. The Brain and Mind Medical Center was established at the Brain Clinic in 2011, and the Brain and Mind Medical Center is located in Abokobi, Accra, in the lush and serene garden premises. Their mission is to provide private mental health service to clients who will seek help for either both outpatient and inpatient admission. And our team is on hand to provide this service to Ghanaians and all our potential clients around the world, both in person and virtual or teleconsultations. We provide discreet and confidential services to a number of individuals and corporate bodies. They cover all problems in mental health, from depression, anxiety, alcohol and substance abuse, plus sleep-related problems. So if you have any thing regarding these problems, you can anytime, any day talk to them. They can take care of you privately. You can invite them to your home, and they'll be there to help you. The Brain and Mind Medical Center, once again, is located in Accra, in Abokobi. You can phone them on 050-330-8191. That is 050-3308-191, or call 055-260757. The Brain and Mind Medical Center, Ghana's premier private health mental facility. And let me say a very good morning to all the workers and everybody there at the Brain and Mind and Medical Center. We salute you all this morning. My greetings and regards as well going out to Richmond Dowuno. Good morning to you as well. and to all the staff members. Not forgetting the big man himself, Dr. Yao in Fojo. This morning I have one Ɔdadeɛ in the house, and it's going to be a very exciting and a great conversation. He is of the 2005 year group. And like I've been saying, we are talking about anger management. He is Ɔdadeɛ Samuel Kwachi. He is a mental health practitioner, community and rehabilitation specialist. And we are all set to get into our conversation this morning. Ɔdadeɛ Samuel Kwachi, good morning.
Good morning to you.
And how are you doing?
It's great.
Wow.
As always.
As always.
Yep.
Good to see you this morning.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Yes. And Ɔdadeɛ 2005.
Exactly.
Yes. Briefly, normally when we have Ɔdadeɛs in the house, we normally allow some few minutes to, talk about your days in Presec and everything that you can recollect.
Yeah, I used to be in Laboni house.
Okay.
And then when I became a prefect, they moved me to house 8 then.
Okay.
They used to call it Golden Tulip, but now I think they've changed the name. I quite remember I was in room 40.
Room 40,
room
okay.
40, and I was a sports prefect by then.
Okay.
As short as, I don't know even how to put it. Lily put with my assistant, I cut to as tall as, triple of my height.
Oh, okay.
See, can you imagine?
So you were the sports prefect then?
Yeah, I was the sports prefect.
You were the man behind,
can you see that?
Organizing the sports activities and events.
You the see.
So you doing something for Presec on your time?
Exactly. During that time, Presec and basketball. That one was them.
Okay.
And then we managed to take our team to, I think, semi-finals also. But we played a couple of friendly matches with Lincoln Community School and then a whole lot.
Okay.
As for athletics, that one, it was powerful.
Powerful.
And then I was all around.
You were winning all the tackle.
But can you imagine, during our time, when I was the sports prefect,
yes,
I was the coach of the football team.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Why? Was it by default or?
I benched my sports master.
Oh, okay.
We wanted to win. So I rather benched him.
And he was playing door.
Oh, you see? We don't want him to be like Otuado.
So you benched him and took over?
I took over.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I took over and then it was splendid. It was splendid. Okay. That was the first time we could go forward in soccer, And then I think it was great. It was a great experience.
So are you like a sports fanatic yourself?
For now,
or after school,
after school, I don't remember the last time I played football. That was 2013.
Oh, okay.
Right now, my boot is with my nephew, and then some of my jerseys are with them. But I have 2 boys now, so I hope they will
take after you.
Exactly.
Interesting. But what were you nicknamed?
Scholar.
Okay.
That was my
nickname on campus.
But whenever they meet me, they call me Skole.
Nice one. Good to have you this morning on the breeze.
Thank you so much.
We're basically looking at anger. Like I was saying earlier, we all get angry at times.
Exactly.
I don't know whether there is a medical way of managing anger. Can we look at basically what is anger?
All right, sir. Because before we go on, there are some questions that I want us to analyze.
Okay.
And then try to answer it our own way, whether we are trying to manage our own anger or not. So we will ask ourselves, what angers you the most in life?
Okay. What angers you the most in life?
What angers you most in life?
Okay.
And then maybe which condition also used to provoke you in the past? And then still it provokes you. So when you're able to answer some of these questions yourself, you realize that you are in a way managing your anger.
Okay.
So there are also situations of
hold on. You mentioned that what angers you the most?
Yes, in life.
Which is like the golden question.
Exactly. So we all, as you earlier on said, we have a lot of things that do anger or angers us in our own way, but what is the most important one? What angers you most? And then in which condition would you put yourself that will cause you or provoke you, or things that used to provoke you in the past and it still does provoke you.
Okay.
So when you're able to answer some of these questions, you'll be able to know how to manage your own anger. And then we ask ourselves, this condition or these situations that you find yourself in, is it considered absolutely unacceptable, and must it be dealt with? We need to ask ourselves these questions, and when we are able to answer some of these questions, then you finally ask yourself, which condition are you not willing to tolerate at all in future? So in pursuit of this, you realize that you'll be able to figure out your missions and then your career in life.
Okay.
All right. So we want to understand what anger is.
Yes.
So potentially, it is a negative emotion. There are negative emotions. There are some negativities in life that results from instances like frustration, like pain leading, and then it will continue to lead to you being revengeful or vengefulness.
Okay.
So all these things are there. At times, we all feel angered. On the view of being religious, whether traditional leader, whether a Christian leader, whether a Muslim leader, we all believe that there's one true God. There's one person who is God. Even God got angered one way or the other when we read our scriptures. So with this, we have this human affective behavior, of which we know that if you are not angered one way or the other, your human behavior will be considered as robotic.
Okay.
Because even robots themselves, they one way or the other gets angered when there are a lot of mistakes or deviations from normal within the electrical currents or connections that have been placed in that particular robot. Exactly. So with understanding anger, it is easy to understand all these things, that there are negative emotions that emanate from our human beings, and then at the end of the day, we try to bring it out.
Okay.
So we may have a lot of types of this anger that we have. The first one I want us to speak on is the instant explosive anger. Instant. So
instant explosive anger.
Yes. So
the one that makes you explode.
You see, as the name suggests, instant explosive. Somebody angers you, and then within a twinkle of an eye, you just explode. You try to express that instantaneous expressions or that is the instantaneous explosive anger to people in a large extent. That one way or the other can affect your emotion or the moral aspect of you, and it can be a weakness for you, because we have ways of dealing with anger. So somebody can also say that with this kind of response, when somebody does something to you that you don't like, there's something that we need to understand, that the person will initially react to that particular situation that he or she find him or herself. And then when the person reacts to that, then it means that there's going to be a response. Exactly. So when we want to understand anger, the instant explosive anger goes that way. We have different ones that if time will permit us, we can really talk about it. So unexpressed anger problems are also there.
Okay.
So people have issues that they have not really dealt with, and then it is within them. So at this moment, you realize that it accumulates in our systems and then try to produce something we call toxins. And toxins we know are not good for the system, and then they are like more like something negative within us that will cause our mental and physical health to deteriorate. So with this, we realize that emotions and energy are really dispensed over here when somebody is not able to express his or her anger problems. It's producing toxins in you. It is creating some kind of energy. And then at the end of the day, you realize that the situation in which it will put you will be at the deteriorating part of you, and then it continue to hurt, and then it will hurt your body, and then it will hurt your mind as well. But there's a particular one that I don't want us to forget. So with this particular one, even when you forget about this kind of anger, you should remember whenever you attend weddings, we have something that we normally do after they cut the cake. DJs, you know what they do.
After they cut the cake.
Yes, they do something. They call some people to come and do something.
Pop champagne.
Thank you. You know it.
Pop champagne.
So they are popping champagne. So this is a champagne principle. This champagne principle is just like that of the unexpressed anger that we have. So with this champagne principle is a piled up anger.
Okay.
Piled up anger and then frustration that continues to multiply. When it multiplies and then become like a myriad of negative emotions for you. And then it can result in this explosive outcomes, just like the instant explosive anger. So we need to understand this. There are some group of people and that try to harbor a lot of anger within them. So with this, we would one way or the other compare it to that of our temperament and that of our personality type. So we will know people who are easily angered and people who easily forgives, and then it goes on. So
yes, I think in life we have some people they say with the children wolf.
And there's in the party bia the coco bem.
Especially tetia for.
But mem sumi tetia so me coco mem za.
So we have this category of people where others easily get angry, others take it lightly. And harbor it within.
Yes, I mean with regard to our temperament, that is what happens. So maybe whilst the conversation is going on, we will try and see how to compare the temperament together with that of the anger issues that we are talking about. So with this, we can equally speak on anger and your mental health. We can also talk about your anger and spirituality, your anger and then your temperament as well. So we see we have, since brain clinic normally deals with people of such, we always want to extend more explanations to people out there for them to understand that mental health conditions are not rare, but they are real. In fact, anybody can suffer any mental condition at any time. Yes. If I were not to be a mental health practitioner by now, like I would be suffering from depression, because something happened to me last 2 months that I realized that if I cannot control myself and then promote mental health, then I'll be down.
Okay.
I wouldn't have been here speaking on air. Yes. It's really? Yes, exactly. So with this kind of issues, and people normally have psychosomatic illnesses which deals with parts of the body of which we may assume we are having problems with our body, but it is not actually so. So because of that, they get angry over issues that you want to discuss with. Like somatic conditions, like somebody may have intestinal ulcer, essential hypertension. Some can have stomach hyperactivity, which can also be due to an angry disposition because somebody is angered. I remember a lady, I always used to talk to her. She always have problems, family issues, but she is the one who always easily gets angered. So from it, she just acquired this hypertension because of her anger. Because you realize that I told you there are emotions, and then there's an energy that is also exploded, or which comes out of the anger that we try to express. So they may be aggravated by all this, and then some of the anger issues can also lead to this kind of conditions that we are talking about. So when negative emotions such as anger, maybe jealousy, or maybe you have some regrets, you have some grief, it can be in a form of bulk this kind of affect that we are talking about. So one way or the other, we all face physical conditions. We all face other things that we can be unresponsive to. But at the end of the day, we need to be able to know what to do, and then it will help us. Exactly. So I've spoken about some of the types. I've spoken about mental health, and then the anger issues that we are talking about. So I earlier on said we have something called the champagne principle. So you see, anger can start from a point, and then it can get worse if care is not taken, and then it being worse can be worse in a negative emotion. So there's another one that we call the capsule concept. So the concept of this capsule, people are angry, they feel so much angered, and then they always want to express hatred. I mean, things that they've gone through, they want to express it. They also express being regretful, and they want to be vindicated in a way when they are angered. Some of them are also because they want to express their bitterness or enviness or any other things because of more of the negative emotions that it is trying to bring out. So that one is more particular with the capsule concept, and then people are doing that. But at the end of the day, we want to master the way and manner in which we should be able to, manage this anger ourselves, and then it gives us a sense of fulfillment. So that is how some of the anger needs to be looked at. Now, most of us are spiritual in this world.
Yes.
In Ghana, they are saying we are more of spiritual than any other world. So I believe in this world we have two human dimensions, which is the natural and then the supernatural at the same time. That is my belief. I know because where I am coming from. So in this world, we try to know that we are actually clothed in this physical facade of human flesh, but our true identity is immaterial and component of the heart, if I should put it that way. So our spiritual self includes most of the structure of thoughtful life, the emotions in which we go through, and the sense of purpose of which we are in this world. And then when we have issues, we should be able to resolve through the will power that has been given to us, and then the intellect of the learning activities that we normally go through. So it is very important that we looked at all these things, and then it will go a long way to help us in our spiritual life.
Okay, so that further that spiritual aspect also has a role to play.
Exactly. That is why initially I made mention that from my view, I realized that we are human dimensions, or we have the supernatural, and then we have the natural, of which we need to cater for all these within some specified frame in which we have as humans on this earth. Exactly. I might not say I am coming from the Christian background, so I just want to cite an example here. So with this Christian faith, we realize that even our Creator, God Himself, got angered in a way. In the Garden of Eden, He placed human beings there. That is Adam and Eve. He told them not to eat from a particular tree, but they were deceived by the serpent. Though He got angered, He knew how to dispense His anger in a very special and appropriate way. And then His ever-loving Father, whenever we ask Him forgiveness of sins, He is faithful and He is just to forgive people who even get angered, and then who flout laws that has been set for them. So you realize also in one of the scriptures, you realize Jesus Christ went to the temple, and then when He went there, the temple is actually for place of worship.
And
now they were selling
to a market.
So what did He do? He got angered. He sacked them from the place. But he knew how to express that anger in an appropriate way. And that is what we humans need to also follow in the perspective of being a Christian. Yes. So with the spirituality, that one is there. And I believe our Muslim friends can equally do so because they are also following their founder. And I'm very sure he wasn't that man who easily gets angered. Yes. So all these things are there that we need to follow, because Bible says they that are worshiping him should worship him in truth and in the spirit.
Yes.
Which means that we need to walk in love to both God and man. We have to forgive, forget and forgive. We trust and we care about people who even go or do wrong to us. And then with this, we know that we are being just, and then we are abiding by the rules that is governing us as Christians. So with spirituality, and then this school, I always tell myself that I've been a Christian gentleman. I didn't allow myself to just pass through the school. I allowed the school to also pass through me. So I become a very good Christian gentleman. So with this, I know I can be able to manage some situation that gets me angered. And
but what about those who have situations where they are unable to manage or maybe dispense anger in a certain way that will be appropriate?
So these are the people who need help.
Those are the people who need help.
They need help.
Okay.
One way or the other, you can be in the house and then you be expressing your anger in different ways. So we have a lot of psychologists who try to propound a lot of theories concerning such issues. Somebody, when he gets angry, if I meet you, supposing this lady happens to be a girlfriend, happens to be a wife, and she provokes me in quotes, the next thing I will do to her is to slap her, is to beat her. And then it is against the law of the nation. So instead of you trying to beat your girlfriend, why don't you channel that situation into boxing, kickboxing? You go and do it and make money out of it. Expressing your anger in an appropriate way.
In an appropriate way.
Yes.
So, for instance, let me take you back to this analogy we're trying to make. If, for instance, your wife gets you angry or angers you, so, I mean, going to the extent of maybe probably beating her, which is inappropriate. What should be the appropriate means of handling such situations?
You see, there are situations, a lot of things that we can get over with. I have a wife. I've married for almost 8 years now. I get her angered, she angers me. So I'm trying to use myself as an example for people. So what I do is that instead of me hating my wife, instead of me being revengeful or retaliating or according to what my wife said, I'll just go and sit in my car, switch on the engine, play sounds, and shout. The way I will shout on her, I will be shouting in the car.
Okay.
That is me.
Okay, that's you.
That is me. But we have ways of expressing this. If your anger is not expressed in an appropriate manner, it can lead you to prison. Because you can easily hit your wife and she will die.
And then you have a problem with the state.
Exactly. So when your wife is dead and lying there, is now that you are going to be regretful of what you just did. And it is, you are going to get a hell lot of time with the nation. So with this, as I was saying earlier on, with this, people of such behavior can also be attributed to their personality type and that of their temperament. Yes, because we all have one or two temperaments within ourselves that operate. If you are not this, then you are that. If you are not this, and then you are that. Or you can be a combination of the two. We have that is why we normally say in our Ghanaian language, usu and obain. So one being the exactly. So one being the temperament and the other one being the personality. Exactly. So we have people who easily get angered. They are there, but these are some of the things that they need to know. That for the fact that you are angry, your anger needs to be expressed in an appropriate way. You are not a robot who doesn't get angered. Even robots, one way or the other, when the lines are not going through, they get angered and then they jam up. So it needs to be expressed in an appropriate way. people are getting a lot of physical conditions out of this anger issues that they have. There was, I said, a woman I know of, she's suffering from hypertension and she died out of that. At the end of the day, she suffered this cardiovascular, then had a stroke, and then she died because of this anger issue, harboring a lot of issues within herself that is making her physically weak. So we have people like the type A personality. With these people, they show dominant characteristics and then some traits such as impatience. There are some people who show impatience. They are easily angered, irritability.
Small thing,
and then we have then go slap you now.
Something small,
we have some of the teachers themselves who are that type A personality.
Okay.
They easily get provoked. I remember a teacher when we were here. I don't want to say it. So the slightest provocation of slandering or any maligning or any other thing, then this person gets angry.
Yeah.
So with this kind of individuals, they have this heart races, they have blood pressure issues, they have that is the increased blood pressure and the rest. They have their pulse going high, giving them a lot of physical conditions.
Yes.
So the rate of this frequency is like this system engagement can also be one way or the other be consequential issues, and then you can be tagged with heart conditions, and then these people are normally heart conditions prone. Yes. So they easily get angry. The slightest thing that they. So we have another one called the type C personality.
Okay. So we have the A, B, and then we have the C.
No, we are it's selective.
Selective. Okay. So we have the A and the C.
Exactly. For now, we have other ones that the A and C is the ones that I want to talk about. So another time, maybe when we are doing another session like this, we may include those ones. Okay. But those concerned with that of anger are the ones that we selected.
Okay.
All right. So with this personality, they tend to hold emotions. They be no omaje. They remain uptight, and then they also become inhibited, and then are emotionally inexpressive. They are angry, but it's within them. So all the things that will be going on, they are looking at it. They are very angry.
Very angry, but
very angry.
But that
is not the issue. That is the personality type. So you cannot compare two people at the same time. Even twins who are coming from the same egg, they have different ideas. So with this very one, they can be very angry with something or not even show it at all. So they bottle up, and then they are hurt, which may lead to an explosion. So they can also be that of the champagne principle. They will keep it. It will be in them. It bottles up, and then one day, then it will just explode. Just like
so. People like that. I mean, sometimes they see them to be dangerous because, I mean, they boom phone them. One time he gets angry. Okay.
It doesn't express it.
Okay.
Okay. Doesn't express it. So one day, senior worker. One day, poor.
Then he burst out like that.
So this guy, I remember, my personality type is not that one, but I remember when I was in my GSS. Now my bank account, I'm a school prefect. So I was there. I've never fought before. But somebody just angered me. Our time when we wrote the BEC, they canceled the whole thing and they said we should go and write it again. So I was there learning, and this person was just making noise, and then she started insulting me, and I said, "This lady, I will not spare you today." So I just threw one blow, and then my best friend's mouth go out. So they were just like, So my friend knew me, but the way I harbored that anger in me, if he wouldn't have come in to stop me, then I would have caused havoc in that situation. He tried to stop me, and then he landed taking my blow on the mouth. So they were like, now you, what's up?
We've not seen you like that before.
We've not seen you like that before. So I was thinking, and when I was growing, I realized that I was becoming more of that of the CE personality.
The CE personality
so, okay,
type,
then
yes.
let me work on myself. Other than that, one day when I bottle up like this and I come out like that champagne, then trouble. Maybe I'll go and bomb Flagstaff House.
We're talking about people who harbor such anger in them. Are there maybe probably any health kind of condition that might evolve out of harboring a lot of anger in you? Because sometimes you need to burst out just to free yourself and free your mind.
That is why I initially said some have their temperament. Some have their personality. They have the way of life, but it needs to be done in an appropriate way. Other than that, there's this adage that goes like ade akramai ehu a obepono jamwe hu a obebu nani chire. You understand? So we have different types of people. The dog will bark at it, but the cat will just look at it and then just overlook it. So that is how we human beings are. So when we are getting through such situations, then we need to know that if we need help, we need to be able to do it. So I mean, with this, we can help ourselves. And those who normally harbor this kind of situations in them, they normally have research has proven that they are more prone to getting cancer.
Wow.
Yes. So if you have a problem, try and then
cancer up there or where?
Cancer.
Mentally or
no, when cancer can be cancer.
Okay, anywhere.
Every painting be painting. Every cancer you get is cancer. It can be cancer anywhere. That you need to understand. So they are also there. So we have people. There are other personality types. With this ones, they can control some situations when they are provocated or when they are provoked. In the slightest provocation, they are able to control it. They are also there. They are that hardy personality. They are also there. But for these kind of people, and they never feel powerless. And when they are hurt, they never feel powerless when they are hurt. And then when they are provoked as well, or in a state of frustration, they are able to control it. We cannot get people being the same, but I mean, we need to help ourselves when we are going through such situations.
Okay.
All right. So that aspect is the personality type.
Okay.
So we have different kinds of temperament, as you know. We have the choleric, we have the phlegmatics, we have the melancholics, and then the rest. So with anger issues, there are people of this temperament also that express it in their own style. So we know the cholerics. If you are choleric, you have some attitudes like you being very zealous. You are daring. In fact, anything you want to venture and see how the thing goes. You have some kind of inner strength in you, which is very domineering in some tendencies that you may see yourself. And then you like always to be having people competing with you. Just say, so with this kind of people, or the anger of these cholerics, they are the instant explosive ones. Me zealous, anything I want it right before this. So the moment I get angry, that is it. I will make sure my camera yes,
you are free.
You are free. So if you have these two people in the house who have the same temperament in the house, one way or the other, one have to adopt
to the other's temperament.
So one have to be will take him or herself as the foolish one. Other than that
they cannot
two captains cannot be in the same ship.
Never.
There will be a lot of problems.
Yes,
so with this kind of temperament, they normally have or experience this instantaneous explosive anger.
Okay.
So there's another particular one that we all know, which is the melancholic temperament. So with this one, they also have strengths such as being quiet. They are very analytical, they are thoughtful, they are insightful, and they also see themselves as the perfectionist, or their orientation is more of challenge me them ye bibia kwese we per second they can say we are all melancholic, so because chale spay bars we channel lines. I mean, your shirts, your everything.
You want everything to be perfect.
Everything perfect. So, but now,
perfectionist.
When I remember when we were in Form 1, when the prefects were coming, they would be holding keys. Then they would just be doing it. When you hear sound of a key, people say there's a prefect passing by. Who dare you to pass on that particular a pavement? When a prefect is coming, you the Form 1 boy are not supposed to use that same pavement.
No.
Charlie,
you need to divert your routes.
You have to pass another way because that thing became a norm, and then it was like a perfect something that we were trying to follow. So with this people, they see life from this idealistic perspective that they wish everybody will walk in the straight path, but it can't be so. So this kind of people, it makes them unable to release some kind of anger that is harbored within them. So they can, in a way, they have that bottled up anger. They keep it in themselves.
Yeah, sure.
They express it in a way they find it difficult. It's quite difficult for them to express their anger because on of such a lady, it's in the right way. May a perfect intino. So they also have they find it difficult to release grudges, and then by also holding onto them for a much longer time for their own detriment. That is the no for say or no or the before ni sheni, but at the end of the day go say na call okay. That is how the situation is.
Okay.
All right. So for the last two temperaments that I want to speak about, the other one is a sanguine, and I know I am a sanguine. I just got to realize some years back that I am a sanguine. I am still battling with the second one, that is domineering, but me, I know I'm a sanguine. Anywhere I go, Charlie will be able to say, oh, bogamaba. So they are very excitable, they are sociable. Right now, when I came, I have a friend here. I don't know her, but I have her as a friend.
Yes.
So
that is your type.
You see, no. That is my type.
Yes.
So we are also emotionally expressive. We are outgoing. We are the partying type of personality. Charlie, anywhere, you will see us easygoing personality. We laugh a lot. We talk a lot. We shout. Unlike the melancholics that I said earlier on, that see things to be very perfect, they do not keep hurts and pains, and even for a short period. That is how we are. So with this particular person, in terms of anger, we have a challenge of developing emotional filters to know when and what emotions must be expressed, and then also, if not always, we have that kind of so we normally don't bottle up issues. We are easygoing, and now so the boneno. So I wish everybody is like that, but you won't get all people
to be
being
like
the same. So the last one is the phlegmatic temperament. So with this kind of temperament that we have people who are very calm. We have people who show a lot of kindness. They are relaxed, they are cool, they are gentle. And so gentle now be the nanka is a presec for so Christian gentleman. Not just saying phlegmatic in a way. Okay, we don't
can one personality maybe have a mix of the two? Like
yes.
Maybe he can also be like E or D.
Okay. All right. So that is from you. Maybe this is a research that you have done, and then maybe we need to see the results from that. So with this kind of temperament, we realize that we can bridge between some of the personality, the temperament types that we have. So with this phlegmatic personality, they can live with almost all the other temperaments that we have. They can live with the melancholics, the sanguines, the cholerics. They can live peacefully with all. But these particular people, because they do procrastinate a lot, they may have problems with anger issues. They can harbor it within themselves, and then later it will affect them in a way.
Yeah.
So what I want to say is that anger is a choice.
You can choose to be angry.
Yes. If I'm here and then you provoke me and I want to be angry, I can choose to be angry.
Okay.
My banner me do at time, I'm just insulting you up and down. I mean, let's assume DJ, let's assume I'm supposed to be here at 10 and I come in and around 11:45.
Yes.
I'm extremely late.
Yes.
Maybe I have a program. I just have 15 minutes to kill the program. And then and I come, why late? And I say at the end of the day, you are causing some provocations.
Yeah.
But I can choose to be angry. I can choose to sit down quietly and do my thing to educate the public about it. So it's a choice. Before whatever you do, you will get angry. But you ask yourself, what should even anger me, cry for me to even explode in that way? I can choose to be angry. I can choose to be like that. So although an emotion you choose can explode, equally can also implode. That is what we need to understand. So since we are humans, and unlike, excuse me to say, animals, we know what we want. And then we are responsible for our own lives. Unlike animals that they don't know their headway, what they need to do to themselves. So we need to be very cautious of some of the things that goes on. And I mean, with this, we will be able to do it. From my part, as a Christian, my Holy Bible tells me that anger dwells in the bosom of fools. So the battery kasa ni mobeka to say obi biara ni bufu biara na ewo kwasi akukum. So with this, I know that I can choose to be angry or not. So that is what I want to.
But there are some situations maybe you can't just choose. I mean, you can, you have no option to choose that to get angry.
Of course, that is what I said. When you are angry, the anger should be expressed in an appropriate way.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, when he sacked them, he was doing it for good. You understand? If I come here and then the whole studio is messed up, I mean, who is supposed to clean here? Who is supposed to set up the equipment? If one equipment is faulty, I mean, you have somebody in charge of that particular one. So if it's faulty, how can the program come on?
Yes.
If I come on and then it's messed up, I mean, it's going to cost us a lot. You have all the cause to be angry.
Yes.
But that anger is being expressed in a positive way. Though it is a negative emotions that you are expressing through or based on that frustration that is going to cause you that very morning. But it's being done in an appropriate way. So it needs to be something that we need to be able to look at very well. So before I bring this discussion to an end, personally, I felt there's a law of forgiveness that we need to know. So when somebody do something wrong to you, let's try as much as possible to forgive the person, because there's another day that goes to err is human, but to forgive is divine. We are going to wrong people in diverse ways, but we need to be able to forgive them. And when we are able to class ourselves into this kind of law, we'll be able to make it. So the way we express our anger, let's look at it, understand it, choose to be angry, forget to be angry, do it in an appropriate way. But when you need help, seek for help. That is why we have the mental health institutions.
Yes.
And then brain clinic happens to be one.
So then at what point do you think you can have that self-realization that maybe I need help?
You see, there are a lot of things that will get you to have a disorder. So when it continues for the English is when it becomes pervasive and persistent for at least 2 weeks. When it disrupts your daily life activity, you forget to bath. You can get angry you forget to eat. You get angry, you forget to go to work. I mean, you get angry over every single thing, and then it's affecting your daily life activity. Then it means that you are having a disorder. You need help. You usually get angry. You need help. You need a therapist to help you. If not a friend, you need somebody who is a therapist to help you in this kind of situation that you are going through. And with this, I think you can be able to do it. As I said, instead of doing that, why don't I get some chewing gum and put in my mouth?
And then be chewing it.
And chew it. If I feel like beating you, why don't I go to the gym? Go and do some boxing over there.
And be punching the bag.
Of course, as I said earlier, when I'm angered, what I do is that I go and sit in my car, start the engine, open the sound system, and then I'll shout out the voices that are coming. And I'm okay. I'll go back, and then I'll get back home. Everything is cool.
All right.
Yes.
I mean, when it happens that you've come to realize that you have a health condition out of anger, then I'm sure that you can quickly get in touch with the Brain and Mind Medical Center, which is Ghana's premier private mental health facility. They cover all problems in mental health, depression, anxiety. If you're even frustrated, you can't control your anger and all that, alcohol and substance abuse, plus sleep-related problems. The Brain and Mind Medical Center will help you because they provide service to Ghanaians and all their potential clients around the world, both in person or virtual or teleconsultation. You can even invite them to privately to your home, and then they will be there to help and assist you get out of all that you are going through in terms of mental health problems. You can as well call them on 050-330-8191, 050-338191, or call 055-260-7575, 055-260-7575. They are located at Abokobi. You can locate them here in Accra at Abokobi, the Brain and Mind Medical Center, which is Ghana's premier private health mental facility. They are in partnership with us every Monday as we bring you our brief chat like we are doing this morning with Ɔdadeɛ Samuel Kwachi talking to us about anger. And in fact, today, I've learned a lot. In fact, I've even come to notice my type of personality that I the category I fall within. And I'm sure that you've also learned a thing or two. We'll be wrapping up shortly, but if you have any questions or comments, quickly push them in, and then I'll just share them, and we'll wrap it up shortly. You can send your messages to us on 02000 92925. We are discussing anger management and all that we have learned this morning, the personality types, the different type of temperament, instant anger, and even how to appropriately dispense your anger. We've learned all that, and I'm sure that that big golden question we asked this morning, maybe at this point you've answered yourself. Who angers you the most in your life? Or what angers you most in life? What angers you most in life? I'm sure if you've answered it, then the few things that we've tackled will be easy for you to at least control your temper in terms of being angry. Mr. Kwati, so as we are wrapping up, you've advised us a lot. We've looked at anger and emotional intelligence, anger and human temperament. We've looked at anger and personality categories, and then anger, physical and spiritual health, anger, and then mental health. Anything more you like to add, and probably general advice to our listeners this morning?
So before I end,
okay,
I want us to be mindful of situations that we go through in life each and every day.
Okay, situations.
Yes. So when we are mindful of such situations, we will be able to manage our anger very well. You can be easily, somebody can easily provoke you at any point in time.
Anywhere, anytime.
Anywhere, anytime. But what you need to be mindful of is that you must express your anger in an appropriate way. Nobody is saying that you shouldn't get angry. You can get angry, but make sure the anger that you are expressing is in the appropriate way. Thank you.
All right. So that is for us this morning on the Breeze Chat. Thank you, Doctor, so much. I mean, we are so grateful. I'm sure we will be meeting again to do this.
Exactly.
We'll be meeting again to continue and touch on another few areas that we need to also take note of. All right, so that's for our Breeze Chat this morning, brought to you in partnership with the Brain and Mind Medical Center. We have been having that wonderful conversation this morning with Ɔdadeɛ Samuel Kwachi, mental health practitioner, community and rehabilitation specialist, and all that he's talked about. I'm sure you've taken note of them: anger and mental health, anger, physical and spiritual health, anger and personality categories. We've touched on the various categories, and I'm sure by now you've aligned yourself to where you belong. And anger and emotional intelligence, and anger and human temperament. Remember that golden question: what angers you most in life? And if you're able to identify it, I'm sure that you can be able to manage some anger situations that you find yourself in. And like Mr. Kwachi said, we get angry. We can get angry at any time. I mean, nobody stops you from being angry, but it's important that you are mindful of how you dispense your anger, the appropriate means by which you dispense your anger. So we have to wrap it up here and come again on Monday with another exciting topic and interesting topic. I might say that will help you to continue to develop and do more in terms of helping yourself, your people around you, your family, and the community at large. And again and again and again and again, I'll continue to say that we've also learned about the different type of temperament, instant anger being a choice. You can decide to be angry or not, but be mindful of the situation in life and where you dispense your anger and all that we've learned this morning. Please keep this at the back of your mind. And in case it turns out to be a health condition, remember, the Brain and Mind Medical Center is there to assist you, help you, advise you, and help you to be able to get out of that mental health condition you find yourself in. They can take care of you privately. You can go to their facility at Abokobi. They have virtual facilities that they can also help you wherever you find yourself in the world. So let's end here, and we'll be back with the midweek edition on Wednesday. That will be the business edition of The Breeze. And this Wednesday, we'll be talking about fuel technologies. We all buy fuel, and now these days, fuel, but definitely we have means and ways that we can manage our fuel. We'll be going into a conversation with Nationwide Technologies Limited. They are distributors of Cellnox Advanced Fuel Conditioner, and then they'll be here to tell us all the products, all the things they are offering in terms of helping your car and usage of fuel that will be very conducive and will fall within your means. So this Wednesday, join us on the midweek edition of The Breeze whilst we host the Nationwide Technologies Limited on this Wednesday's edition. And again, I'd like to remind you, if you're an Ɔdadeɛ and you're out there, 20th of December, we are having the Global President's Ball 2022, and it's a big invitation to all Ɔdadeɛs to come join us whilst we wind up the year. We bring the year to a successive end. We wine and dance and socialize and do a lot more. It's happening on the 20th of December 2022 at the Grand Arena at the Accra International Conference Center. Remember, it's a black tie formal event and it's starting off at 7 p.m. Tickets are already selling out for 350 Ghana cedis for single, and couple tickets are 600 Ghana cedis. You can purchase your ticket using any of the following short codes. That is, you can dial *713 *33 *547 hash, or you can send #547 hash to WhatsApp on 0242 46 that is 0242 426 427 0242 426 427 to obtain your tickets. There are VIP tables also available. You can call for reservations on 0242 107967 or 0277 552158. This is a very big invitation to you as an Ɔdadeɛ. It's an Ɔdadeɛ end of year dinner, music and dance. Don't forget, we'll be having Dada KD on the live band, and Samini will also be there to thrill us to some good music on the night of the Ɔdadeɛ Global President's Ball 2022. So why don't you come along and join us? And as a quick reminder, the NSMQ Trophy Tour is still on the tour, and last week they were at the Kwapem Hennes Palace. Tomorrow, Tuesday, it's going to be a very big visit to the Ghana Armed Forces General Headquarters at 1 p.m. We are still serving a living God. So take note of that as well. There will be more as we send the NSMQ trophy. It makes a stop tomorrow at the Ghana Armed Forces Headquarters tomorrow, Tuesday, 13th of December 2022, exactly 1 p.m. as they officially present the number 7 trophy to the Ɔdadeɛ Chief of Defense Staff. Ɔdadeɛ Radio will definitely keep you updated on events and everything that will happen as a result of the trophy tour. Well, let's end it here for this morning, and coming up at the top of the hour one is News Flash with Priscilla Ankra. Please do stay tuned to Ɔdadeɛ Radio. The breeze ends here, and God willing, we are here on Wednesday with the midweek edition. My name is DJ Hughes. I'm being assisted in the studio by Michael Adade. Executive producer is Johnny Adofeni, aka Ɔdadeɛ Zonda. So I'll leave you here with this one from T-Flow and Adina. This is Forgive. If you happen to be angry and if you are in the means to forgive, Chale Fachewati. Enjoy the rest of the day and stay glued to Ɔdadeɛ Radio. And stay safe as well.
By daily entertainment. See this life where we live. Me, I know say everyone they try to do good. This is crazy. But you punk cause I weak.
Ɔdadeɛ Radio.
Baby, he didn't even